Hey, you all, and I am here to read a bit and also introduce you to the two books I'm reading currently, and I'll start reading from today. So I have completed one book on Thursday, and from that time, I am not able to pick up anyone, and I also didn't want to pick up anyone because I have spent like 20-25 days just to read that book, so I really wanted to enjoy every bit of that. And now I am starting two new books. One is from my October TBR, and another one is from the rereads I'm doing for this year. So let's introduce you to those books. And today I am in park, and the weather is really good in Delhi because it's almost feeling like a little wintry and really good weather. I am with my mom here, and she is just walking around, and I'm shooting this video. And I have also came here to just read. That's the most important thing to do. And today I don't know what is happening in this whole park. Squirrels are everywhere. Like generally they do live here kind of, but they never roam like this on the paths where we walk. But today squirrels are everywhere, and I don't know why I'm a little afraid of them, but I'm trying to overcome from that. So I'll take care of that. So yeah, so the book I am starting, which is in my October TBR, it's The Mindset by Carol S. Dweck. So, actually, in my whole bookshelf, there is no fiction book now. All are non-fiction and self-help. So, this is the first book I am starting, Mindset, and I have picked up this book. Around few months ago, I read around 19 or 20 pages, but I put it down at that time, and now I am planning to restart this again. And it's generally a book, whatever I have read, it's generally a book about people's mindset. It's talking about the two mindset that genuinely people have, and it just shares the ideology of that. So really excited to start The Mindset by Dr. Carol S. Dweck. Now the next one, which is in my rereads, and this year, as the year is has like 3 months remaining, I really wanted to reread a lot with some new books. I wanted to go back to the books I love. So I am starting with a fiction book that I have completed around like last year, and that is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I'm in love with this book, and at that time when I read that, um, I was just starting into reading novels, and maybe I feel like I was not able to understand so many words that Augustus and Hazel had said that John Green has written. So I do want to give it another chance so that I can go deep dive into the book and find out another aspect of this book. So I'm really excited to start this book, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Hey, you all, and let me just give you a quick update on my reading. So it's Tuesday, and good morning, first of all. I have just taken a bath, so I'm thinking why not to give you a little bit of update on my very sorry for my voice because my gala is down. So yeah, yup. So last day I didn't get much time to read because yesterday was Monday, and Monday is like kind of a extra work kind of a day because Monday is for admin work. I have to do updates on my calendar, updates on my Notion board, my Google Slides, and everywhere. So I didn't get much time to read, and the content day and the design day and all. So today I am going to give you a little bit of update. Let's start with the one that I'm reading. That's the most important thing to read currently, and that is Mindset. It's the new book I have started, and I am just 4 pages in. I read this one. I started this one on Sunday in park, and then yesterday I had just read 2 pages. And the reason with this book is this is kind of a knowledgeable book. Like on every page, I'm getting something to learn. I'm underlining something, and I cannot read this kind of a book during the day because I need silence and peace when I'm reading this book to understand every part of this. Otherwise, I'll not be able to fully understand the book. That's the reason. That's why I'm planning to read this book in early mornings when I wake up and in nights. During the day, I'll not read this one because I in like during the daytime I do my work, I listen songs. There are like a lot of noises around me, um outdoor noise and all, so I cannot fully focus on this book. But yeah, so this one, the reading update is I'm 4 pages in. Now the one I am rereading, because with the non-fiction I need a fiction to keep the pace, and that is The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. In this book I am 20 pages in. It's like the most I read. The reason, because I have already read this and I'm rereading this one. And you know what, the joy of rereading your one of the favorites of the likable books is that you get to know things that maybe you have not understood, or maybe you have ignored during your first reading. You get to understand the character, the story, the plot, everything in more depth, and I really love that. That's why I really love reading fictions again. And in this one I am on page number 20, and I'm almost there where Hazel and Augustus have met, and I'm just enjoying this one for now. So these are the two books I'm reading currently. As you all know, I'll try to complete one during the week. Maybe that is not going to be Mindset, maybe that will be The Fault, or maybe that will be Mindset is not too much chunky book. It just 200 and few pages. If now the book I have completed last week. In my last vlog I didn't get much time to talk about this book, so why not do it now? Maybe I'll not talk about in too much depth, but I do want to talk about this. As you all know, the written by Victoria Hislop, and I have completed this one just last week. And then I picked up the Mindset. I If I had to just sum up in few lines, it would be like this book is about past and present. This book is about war. This book is about life, normal people's life during war, how they suffer. This book is about a family, Ramirez family, who suffer during civil war in Spain, Grenada. I really love this one, and maybe I'll keep talking about this, but that's the quick context of this book. If you really love war stories, if you really want to learn, if you really want to read something where so much is happening, again, like the Bastard of Istanbul, and where there is a past, there is a present, and people are growing and characters are growing. You really want to read a story where you will like have roller coaster ride with the book. I will really recommend you reading the Written by Victoria Hislop. I have never listened anyone talking about Victoria Hislop, and I don't know why they don't talk about her, but I really like the written, and probably in my next book shopping or thrifting, I'm going to try to get another by Victoria Hislop because I really like her writing. The way she creates world, I really like, and yeah, I think that's the outlook for the book. If you have read any book by Victoria Hislop, I would really like to listen your thoughts. And if you really like a book about war, about life, about family, about death, and all, I would really recommend you the Written by Victoria Hislop. That's the update on my reading. The Good morning, and it's Friday. First of all, I am really sorry now because I was not able to keep up the reading vlog on Wednesday, 15th of October. Reason I was because on Monday I had a brownie ice cream tub at night, and on Tuesdays, because from Tuesdays afternoon I started having cold, cough, and throat pain, and on Wednesday it turns out worse because I was having pain in my throat. I was having problem while swelling, and there was like ickiness or fuming feeling throughout my ears to my throat. I was having cold and also headache and a little bit of fever also. Hadn't did anything, so that day just went. It's like just went it all out. Last day we had done Diwali safai, Diwali cleaning, because just the next week, like on the next Monday, Diwali is, and we had a lot of stuff still to get done with that. Good morning, and I have my lukewarm water with me. Drink while talk, and it's a Saturday morning. Today is Saturday, 18th of October, and my throat is like not getting right. You can say that. Like I still have cough and I still have cold also. That's why I'm having lukewarm.
water. Let's talk a little about some books I am planning to read in October. With the two I am reading, it's not some book, it's just one or two book I am planning to read in October. With these two, Mindset and The Fault in Our Star. Um, I think that's it. And yeah, so these are the books I am planning to complete in October, even though I haven't completed any book in October till now. It's 18th of October, but yeah. So these are the two books I'm reading currently. With The Fault in Our Stars, I am on page number 76. I have dog-eared this. I hope so I'll complete this one a little early because I really enjoy this one every time I read. I'm reading this book for like third time or for second time. Probably third time or maybe second time. I don't know exactly. Apart from that, I'm reading Mindset. This is the new October read I have chosen. This one is in my bookshelf from months. Um, Purchased by my brother. The choice made by him. Reading, I'm the one who's reading it. I am on the page number 16 here. Now the two books I am planning to read after, like, if any of the book I completed that, probably The Fault in Our Stars. So after this one, I'll read this book, The 40 Rules of Love by Elif Shafak. I read this one during my birthday in June, and this book has been like a treat for me, and I found myself being purely devoured in this one, and I think I just wanna again go back into this, as we just have like 2 months or 3 months, 2.5 months in this year, so I really wanna go back to this book again. So, and if you have watched my previous video, you will probably know I'm a fan of Elif Shafak's writing. So, Elif Shafak, The 40 Rules of Love is must. I'm going to read this one after completing this reread. I have already read this, so it's going to be a reread for me and a chance to get deeper into the 40 rules. So yeah, apart from this is the book I have completed I have started in August. I didn't completed this one, and then I picked one another. And I'm talking about Think Like a Monk by Shetty. I have purchased these book, like I have this one, and I also do have one another by Shetty, which is 8 Rules of Love. I have purchased both these books because I really like his podcast, so I think why not to purchase his books also. So I'm really not interested in all those things, but still I'm reading it because it has great knowledge. I have read like 130 or 32 pages. Yeah, I am here on 140 pages. Annotations has been done. Just half of the book is remaining, so I'm planning to read this one if I'll be able to complete Mindset this month. Probably I'll start with Think Like a Monk, because like अभी तक मैंने जितना भी पढ़ा, I have really enjoyed this book and I do wanna know what's in the second half. But I am also not fully like ready to go back into this book. So yeah, also not looking forward to 8 Rules of Love. I just don't know why it's happened. You pick up books, then you end up not reading them. I am the one who have choose this one because I listen his podcast at that time very like consistently, and nowadays occasionally, and I'm turning out I'm not liking the books maybe. This is an international bestseller, so probably I'll like it. So yeah, these are the books I am planning to read. I can't say about Think Like a Monk, but these three are like I'm reading, and if I'll complete any one of them, I'll start with this one. The October TBR I'm planning to jump in. Almost the rereads. I'm planning for these 2 months to mostly the rereads or some cozy books where I can cry, maybe where I can sit in grief for a time, because I think because it's almost going to be autumn, and because it's autumn and then it's going to be winter, the season is more about crying while reading books and enjoying the books. So I'm really looking forward to my book shopping. Whenever I'll do that in next month, I'll share that with you all.